Hey, what's up? Yin here, and today I've got an interesting DAC amplifier, Bluetooth, and this is the Snowsky Retro Nano. This is a brand new brand from Fio, a sub-brand, and they have produced this really cute portable DAC amp, Bluetooth DAC amp, and I'm loving it. It's very unique. It's got this very retro look, and not only that, it's very nostalgic in a way, yeah. And this is retailing for $59 US, about $60, and is available on Fio's website. So do check out the unaffiliated link in the description below. So let's go through this and the accessories. So this is the retail box. It looks very funky, very retro looking, because that's how they want to market it, and they're targeting this to the younger crowd and more to those who are not so old. Okay, so anyway, you got the user guide, and it's this warning for the battery, which I'll talk about later, and then you've got the quick start guide. Okay, now it comes with this battery compartment, and this is really unique because the battery on this device is removable, replaceable. All right, you can take it out, buy a new one, and replace it, meaning this device can last really long because this battery can be replaced if it gets old or runs out, wants out. It comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable. It comes with this lanyard and some retro stickers. Who doesn't like stickers, right? So yeah, so this is the device itself, the Retro Nano. As you turn it on, okay, on top here there's the on-off button. So as you turn it on, you'll go up to this screen. The screen is a very bright screen. I can see it from here. And then on top here you have your volume button, at the same time menu selection button. You got your play and pause, and you have the menu button. So if you short press the menu button, it will toggle the display. As you can see, now it's a cassette tape, and then you can change to like a EQ display, right? And it shows you quite a few things on the display, the volume, the mode, and the EQ, and probably the bit rate that is playing. Okay, so that's for the screen. On this side, you see a USB-C port to be connected to either your charger or connected to your phone or your PC, as this can be used as a wired DAC. Okay, and then on this side you see two outputs. One is the single-ended output, and the other is the 4.4 balance output. And there's a lanyard port here for you to sling your lanyard. And this part here is where it's interesting. This battery door slides open like so, and you can remove the battery. Okay, it's removable. So this battery, you can purchase it online. If so, this battery runs out, end of life, throw it away, recycle it, and then buy a new one, and your DAC is good to go as brand new, right? So really interesting design, and I like the fact that I can replace the battery, so I don't need to waste this DAC. Okay, so let's talk about the functions of this DAC. It's really simple. Basically, it is Bluetooth DAC, right? It comes with Bluetooth Qualcomm chip, which is the 5125 chip, and that will enable this Bluetooth DAC to receive LDAC and aptX lossless, which is fantastic. You can receive lossless music on this Bluetooth, yeah, wireless. But if you so choose to go wired, you can connect this to your phone, right? You can connect this to your phone, and then you can play lossless music to your phone, from your phone, or your PC, your Mac, your tablet, iPad, whichever. As long as you got a USB-C port, you can use this dongle. Okay, right, so let's talk some specs about this. So inside here, the battery, as you know, is 3.7 volts, 450 milliwatt amp power battery. That will last about maybe 10 hours, roughly 10 hours. And then on the inside the DAC chip here, there is a CS43131 DAC chip. So that's a pretty standard DAC chip, and also the Qualcomm 5125 Bluetooth chip. I mean, that is also pretty standard. So I would say, I mean, this is not the highest end in terms of the chip inside here, but I would say that that's not the purpose of this dongle here. The purpose of this dongle is to give the retro effect to the end user, and of course this meant to be a fashion statement. When people look at it, it's eye-catching. At the same time, it looks retro. It comes in two colors, white and blue. The one that you're looking at is blue. At the same time, it comes with these stickers, and also it comes with extra stickers. I'm not too sure you end users will be getting this, but this is what I can get as a reviewer. So I'm sure you guys can get this as well. So you get different types of stickers to customize it, and also lanyard that you can sling this around your neck and make it a fashion statement when you're using it and when you're wearing it as a Bluetooth wireless DAC. Okay, all right, so that's the specs of it. Now let's talk about the sound, and I'm going to compare it with some of my DACs that I have here. So let's first talk about the sound of the Retro Nano. So basically this in general sounds warm, balanced, a little bit on the brighter side in terms of treble. Overall technical performance is alright, average. Resolution of this is I would say, according to its price point, which is $60, is not the cleanest, it's not the clearest, but yeah, is according to its price point, $60 US. The overall soundstage is average as well. It's not the widest, it's not the most transparent, it's not the widest space, I would say. And the overall detail retrieved on this is actually pretty good for the price. I mean, it's actually high res. It can decode up to 96 kilohertz, and that's Bluetooth as well. So wireless high res, at the same time wired high res. Okay. In terms of tone and timbre on this, is kind of warm. Yeah, it's warm sounding, not really fun, but inching towards that. It's more matured than fun, but it's got this retro sound to it, and overall a pretty nice balanced tone. Okay, now in terms of the frequencies, I would say the sub bass is not as extended as some other DACs that I have here, but it's emphasizing more on the mid bass. So mid bass is more punchy, more forward, and more noticeable. The mids are actually clear. It's not really forward. Vocals, they sound alright, nicely positioned, natural sounding, but it's not the most forward type of frequency. Okay, in terms of treble is forward. Treble is bright. It's very energetic. It brings energy back to the track that I'm listening to. So at times it's a little bit fatiguing, a little bit, but it's bright overall. Okay, so yeah, so overall this DAC is a pretty balanced DAC. It's warm, and is suitable for most pop songs and retro songs, 80s, 90s. It should sound good on this. At the same time, other genre like R&B, techno, trance, pop songs, dance music, electronic music, they will sound good on this. You cannot, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can listen to classical on this as well, but it would sound better on other DACs, but this can perform just as well. Okay, now let's compare it with some of his DACs. Okay, so his bigger brother, which is this KA15. KA15 would sound a bit more lighter, leaner, and a bit smoother as well. The treble is not as energetic as the Retro Nano, and overall soundstage and technical performance is a little bit better than this Retro Nano, but the price point is different, obviously. Okay, so that's for the KA15. Now there is this TE Pro, and TE Pro, I would say it's emphasizing more on the sub bass. The treble is not as energetic as well. Overall resolution, I would say the Retro Nano would sound cleaner. The T Pro would have a little bit of a narrower soundstage as compared to the Retro Nano. So yeah, but overall the note weight on this is a little bit lighter than the Nano. Both of them actually, they sound pretty similar if you ask me. Yeah, not much difference, but they sound pretty similar. Okay. And of course, you've got the big boy, which is the KA17. This by far, in terms of power output, the KA17 has got much more power. At the same time, it's got a desktop mode, and you know, it's a different function. It doesn't have Bluetooth, and overall, the technical performance for the KA17 is definitely cleaner and much, I would say, clearer, yeah, than the Retro Nano, and overall I would say it's a different price point. Now in terms of sound, the KA17 would sound more balanced, yeah, not as matured, not as warm as the Retro Nano. Overall, I would say they serve different needs, but it's just a little bit different because this one, I mean, it's definitely more powerful than the Retro Nano. So can't really compare, but I've compared them in terms of sound to sound, yeah. So that's the comparison of some of my other DACs, and also that's my conclusion of this Retro Nano review. So I think this is actually targeted in a very niche market, which is towards the youth and towards tech-savvy people, or people who are trendy, you know, who wants to show their tech and wear their tech on them, right? It's definitely worth that $60 if you are into this, okay? Right, so that's it for my review of the Retro Nano. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys have a great day ahead, and I'll see you again in my next review. Cheers.